Hey guys, Spidey here, August 1st. We're starting our specialist video per day. We're going to look at a bunch of different weapons. Obviously, as I mentioned yesterday, we're going to look at the MP7 here. Probably for the first, I think, 6 days. It's all going to be MP7 specialist. This time we're running on Village, and I'm doing the flanking. But, yeah, I mean, that guy was hiding behind the rock in the spawn. What can you do? What can you do? This is Modern Warfare 3. This is Call of Duty. That happens a lot, and it's kind of frustrating. I or have been doing a lot of rushing the last 3-4 days into the spawn areas, and it's amazing to me how many people actually. It's quite often. I mean, I'd say, I don't know, maybe 30% of the time, there's a guy, or at least one guy, lying prone in some area in the spawn, just waiting for you in a corner. All right. And when you're rushing, you can't check every corner. Unfortunately, you can't check every corner. You try and make it, I want to try and make it as entertaining as possible. I want to move as much as possible while still trying to look at potential enemy positions. But at the same time, I can't take forever to do it because then it's just going to be long and freaking boring, right? Okay, so I catch those two guys. I don't go right back into the spawn, so I'm going to put a claymore down. We got the guy with the bomb. He's going back through that cave. I don't know why. It's like, dude, plant in B. Again, I'm looking to where I'm still playing the objective. I'm not running all over the place. I'm just, it's search. And my tactical gameplay just wants to come out. I mean, I'm going to try and keep running all over the place, but at the same time, I can't just run all over the place like a chicken with my head cut off, right? I mean, we got that B target, and the guy just runs away with the bomb. It's like, fuck. But I want to get the bomb, but it's so hard because I spawn behind the bomb all the time. Anyways, there's one other thing I want to mention to you guys, and I don't know if you want me to do this or not, but quite honestly, I started looking at some of the gun statistics today, and I know there have been other people on YouTube and otherwise that have posted videos analyzing guns, etc., etc. But from what I'm seeing, a lot of the data that they're basing this stuff on is flawed. I mean, I just did some quick analysis on some of these weapons, and the data, the actual empirical collected data, that I'm actually recording. I went into a private match, I recorded a bunch of stuff just to do some gun analysis, and it's a lot different. Or some of the stats are significantly different than from whatever data is available on the web via charts or whatever. And I think a lot of these guys have actually just taken. I do believe they've added in their own personal experience with the weapon, but for the most part, some of these guys have just taken the data that appears in this particular chart and taken it as I don't know what you call it, as gospel that is in fact 100% correct when it's not. I mean, again, I could spend 10 minutes just doing an analysis of fire rates on some of these guns are actually a fair bit lower than what the data suggests. So there's that claymore. It gives me an indication that guy's coming through the back cave, and catch him trying to go for the defuse. Where the hell am I at on the specialist anyway? I don't think I'm quite there yet. I think I got 1 or 2 more kills or points to get. So, and we used to take a look. We used to take a look at the weapons really in depth, and not just Google some information on the web to find out what somebody put together in a chart for the weapons. It's actually no. We go in, we look at the weapon, we look at spread, we look at spread patterns when. You're not ADSing, when you're just hip firing from a crouch position, from a prone position, when you're actually ADSing, standing up, then in a crouch position and a prone position. Wow. Oh, agency, baby. I just got my recon. This is a 6-point streak. I need 2 more. Okay, so I was quite a bit. I was pretty far away here. So I'm going to come around. There was a guy on the minimap there, but it looks like my teammate may have taken him out. So we're just looking around for these guys. When I'm on defense, I will probably push a little bit more on a lot of these maps. On Dome, on defense, I will not push into that middle building, into the spawn building, the offensive spawn, all right? I'm just going to tell you that. If you guys are expecting, just rush in. Because honestly, I just think that's kind of stupid to rush in there when we're trying to get specialist, and I don't like doing it. I will defend on the outskirts, but for many of the maps on defense, I will rush into their offensive spawns. But on offense, again, I'm trying to, I'll rush and try and flank them or whatever, but I'll try and take control of a particular bomb location and always look on the minimap and compliment my teammates and watch where the bomb is being taken. And that's the area that we sort of want to contain, unless you get the idiots that just don't want to plant and they run over all over the place into the enemy spawn, and which you'll see me do in this video series because I'm just specifically going for specialists. If I pick up the bomb, I might be going into their spawn like an idiot. Whatever. Okay, so are we going to have the curse? Is this going to be the curse? I don't know. I don't know if we're going to have the curse. We just got specialist. Yeah! With the MP7, not very difficult to do, and yes, I do get shot in the back, so not really, I wouldn't say that's really the curse, because the curse is sort of more along the lines of me failing, and I'm not sure which video. You'll see it, a very good example of it in a video upcoming that I have on Dome, where I do get specialists, and I totally fuck it up. I think. I mean, I'll take part of the blame, but it's the Stalker Pro that just messes me up. So I'm going to show the rest of the game. I mean, I do get a few more kills here. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. Depends. A lot of times I just, because I'm going for these specialist videos specifically for the weapons. If it's 3-3 or I die in the last round or whatever, I'll just rage quit the game. I mean, it's just a matter of, there's no more sense in me staying in that game because I'm not going to be getting anything that is going to be useful for you guys, so I will just exit right out of the game. Sometimes if I've been exiting a lot of games, so you guys might look at my stats on COD Elite, and it's because I'm trying to do some specific things, trying to do some specific rushes, and using weapons that I'm not used to, because I always run the MP5, right? Or used to always. And if I do really poorly, if I die very quickly in a couple of rounds, I might just quit the game simply because I don't freaking want to wait around for the round to end. I want to get back into it. Or more particularly, if there are guys, especially on my team, they're just hanging out at the spawn, they're just prone somewhere and not moving, I'll just quit the game because it's just it's a big waste of time for purposes of gathering footage. So here's the last guy. Oh, drop shot. Nuh-uh. Hip fire for the win. MP7, very nice gun, very little recoil, very good at hip firing, very good with ADSing. But again, like I said, do you want me to go through some of these weapons and the stats? Because the stats that I've seen on videos that have been produced on YouTube are like not accurate. They're not accurate, and they're not based on any sort of evidence other than Googling some chart, in my opinion. So let me know if you guys want to see that. I don't know. I think it'd be interesting. And I think we can take a much better look at the individual weapons, specifically looking at those, spread patterns and recoil and stuff like that. It's not just going to be regular gameplay. It'd be me actually firing at the wall and analyzing spread patterns, etc., right? Just like the old days. And I know, the game's been out for a long time. Maybe you guys don't think it's needed, but I think some of the information, I'm not saying all of it. I think, though, that some of the information is not entirely accurate, and I could probably bring some accuracy to these analysis. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.